Hi, how y'all doing? Today we're gonna go over a back testing strategy, or no, not a back testing strategy, a scalping strategy that I think is gonna be very beneficial to people who use this app here. This is the PAllo Ultra App. What it does is it takes the last 100 periods of the S&P 500 stocks, and it does a Monte Carlo simulation to pick the best 12 stocks out of those 500 stocks, and then it also runs a algorithmic cycle of 1,500 possible portfolio allocations to give you the best portfolio allocation out of the 1,500 possible portfolio allocations. And so what we have here is we have the best allocation out of those 1,500 allocations that it ran. Sharp pay ratio of 2.08, and the mix is RMD at the top, and it's recommending 58% to that. NRG is representing, it's giving you 36% for that. Vista Capital is giving you 51% in that. And if you had that mix here, it's zero for the rest of them. But if you had that mix, you would be able to get 2.08 Sharp pay ratio, 73% return on that. Volatility would be 35% volatility, and anything above 2 is very good. Anything 3 is excellent, and we have 2.08 for those two. Graphically, it looks like this. This is what it looks like graphically here, and this red dot, that will be your portfolio allocation there. Out of the 1,500 possible allocations here, and that's what you have. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna look at this chart here. Is all of the 12 stocks normalized, and this is how those stocks compare to each other. And the only one that seems like it's below 1 is this here, which is CPB. But the rest of them are above 1. The one that I like is this blue here. This blue here is Vista. It seems like it's been making a sharp 90-degree angle going up. This top one here, it's been at the top, but it hasn't been making any gains higher than what it went right here. Like whatever it was on this date, May 16th, it just stayed at the top, but it hasn't really gone anywhere. But the Vistra, that is something that I think, and then this purple also is but we're gonna look at this one. So what I did was I went back to June 12th, right? And so we're gonna go over the scalping strategy. So the first thing you do is you mark the high, because we know that the highs break with uptrends, and so we're gonna mark this high here. And if it breaks this high, then we're in no matter what, right? So whatever it does, if it breaks this high, it's gonna get our money. If it doesn't break this high, then we're just gonna keep marking the highs until they break. So let's hit start here. And we'll speed this up too. Let's speed it up. It just made another high, so it was a lower high, so it's a downtrend. We're just gonna keep. This is a high too, but we're just gonna keep marking these highs until they break. Bam. That's a break. Let's get in here, and let's say, all right, we'll get in here. we'll say that if it goes below this point, we'll get out, but we'll just see what happens. If it gives us 3 red candlesticks, we'll get out, but let's see what happens. Bam. All right, so we're out. Sell it. Okay, we're selling that. All right. Okay, we're back in. And if it goes below here, we'll sell it again. We'll just see what happens. So let's like that. Oh, 3 red candlesticks. See that? 1, 2, 3. We're out. Okay, and that's our bag. We'll take that bag. Boom. Okay. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna mark our top here, and if it goes above this, we back in. But if it doesn't, we'll stay out until it does. So we'll just go ahead and mark this. Seem like it wants to do something, but safe area will be here. Let's see what it does there. We're in. Oh. Let's nah. Let it ride. We out. Sell it. Boom. All right. See what it does. It made a high right here. I didn't catch it in time, but had I got in there, but we're gonna let it go above here. All right, open and close above. We in. If it goes below this low, we're out. So let's see what it does. Man, it took us out. Let's get out of that. And it gapped down too. You see that? This is the danger of it. You know what I mean? It gapped down. Your broker wouldn't have been able to catch that in time. Had it went down through the floor, it would have took you out. But it gapped down. So let's see. Let's run it. Going down. Okay, so that's a high. This is a high right here. Let's mark that. If it goes above this high, we're in. Right. So let's see what it does. It's another high. This is another high right here. Let's clear the rest of these highs because the rest of them don't really matter. We're focusing on the last relevant one. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's do that. We're gonna focus on the last relevant one. So let's see here. We're in. Get in there. See how far we can get on this one. Let's let this one play out. Three red candles. 1, 2, 3. We out. Sell it. Let's see. Mark this high. See what it does. Alright. So what I want to explain to y'all is this. When you do risk management and make sure that your trades are 3 to 1 every single time, 3 being what you win and 1 being what you lose, and you set your targets based on that 3 to 1, that's how you turn the casino rules into your favor, right? But this strategy, this scalping strategy that I just did, it will not work unless you are in a stock that's bullish, right? This tool here allows you to be able to pick bullish stocks. What I did was I looked at this right here and I saw that VST was going up in a 90-degree angle, which looks like an uptrend to me, right? So I picked that one. Now if I was to do it for the Dow, this one here would be the one that I picked. Nvidia, that's going up in a 90-degree angle. You're looking for stocks like that, and if you can find stocks like that, these trades will work out in your favor. This will work out. But I just wanted to demonstrate that real quick for you guys so you can see that. And also we're gonna do some live trades also. I'm gonna be doing some option trades, but stay tuned for that. Thank you for your time. Have a good day.